Hi. Welcome to Upptalk. In this video, we're gonna see what Workday report writers can do with Workday. But before that, let's see what Upptalk is. Upptalk is an e-learning platform that offers live, interactive training sessions with real-time expert faculty members. Our courses are flexible and can be taken at your convenience. To gain hands-on experience, or simply want to learn at your own pace, Upptalk is the perfect platform for you. So make use of this platform and kickstart your career in the field you're passionate about. To never miss an update from Upptalk, like, share and subscribe to our channel. Starting with our topic, Workday Report Writing. Workday Report Writing is an important activity that manages the reports based on the resources required for business activities. These reports are designed to provide a user-friendly interface between the user and the application to access the relevant data. Writers use different description writing tools to write the information to build custom reports. Since we now know the agenda of the video, let me hand over the session to Mr. Vishal and get started.
I log in as a Logan McNeil, and in order to create any report, we have a task called Create Custom Report. This task. And there is a Create Custom Report, report names, report type, advanced data source, optimizing for performance. These are the few tasks. So I'll just try with one of the report, which is always like we always start with a simple report. And there are a lot of types. And as you mentioned that you will be working on the HCM. So in HCM, we are actually working with simple, advanced, matrix, and search report in generally these four type of reports. Most specifically, we covered a lot in advanced reports, filtration, filter, and everything. And that will be reused in the matrix and other reports. So once you are expert in advanced reports, it means that you are more or less able to cover all the reports.
Cool.
Yeah, so this is a temporary report. Temporary report is like which is deleted after some specific time. Optimized for performance is the data sources which we normally use for the performance. If we are working in a company with 30,000 employees or more than that, we can normally use the optimized for performance data sources. Otherwise, we just go with the data sources whatever we required. So I'll just go with the all active employees for now. We are going to discuss the data sources in more detail during the course. I'll just select the data source all active employee, click OK. Then we have a fields. What fields we are going to check, or what are the columns headings if we want to override them. Like for example, if we are selecting the legal first name, and I want it to be like just F name. So these are the column headings we normally use. Then there is a last name, legal last name. Let's say we wanted to bring age, date of birth.
Okay.
How we are going to select these columns, either it's coming from the requirement from the customer, or you can't do anything in the report with your wish list, right? It's always the customer or the business who want you to tell you like what information they need. And I'm okay with without using the column heading for this, and then probably age. Age is like we have already age as a number two available in Workday, so we don't have to calculate age on the basis of date of birth. And I think that we have an age group too. Age group is like Workday allow you to grouped in a specific age groups. So I click OK and click OK with this report. Now the report is ready with the few columns, and when you are going to run it, you click on the run, and it will bring all the age. There are few people without legal last name, and there are few without date of birth, and few are under 20, and they are between 41 to 50, and their age group. and those who do not have a date of birth, the system is not able to calculate their age or the age group. So this is like one of the simplest report we have started with. There are, if we are going to, I'll just click on again. If you wanted to edit this report, you have this three dots, which is called related actions. In related action, you go to the custom report. There is a edit, there is a run, and there is a test. Okay, the difference between run and test. Run will bring all the employees like within the system, but if you click on test, it will only bring the 10 data fields or the 10 rows. It would be faster to bring the data, and you can see that your report seems okay or not by just clicking on the test data or the run data.
Cool.
So normally when I look at the first level, I just click on the test data so that it will be more faster and we can see the data. If not, and we click on the run, it will go in the detailed running and it will bring all the data. It will take us slightly more time than simple run. Of course, when you are just testing the data, it's and assume that you have a 100,000 records in your databases. It will be taking few seconds or a minute. But if you just click on test, it will just bring first 10 records, so it will be a milliseconds. Like the time will be a huge difference when you are running the massive data. Okay, so if you wanted to go and edit this column again, there is a related action. You go to the related action, you go to the custom report and edit. And once you click on edit, you have this menu again, and you can change anything which you want.
Okay.
And then there is a format. If there is a number, this field will be available only. If it is a number, then this format field is available, and you can use like how do you want to display your age with the point, or with the decimal, with the percentage, with how much zero numbers, or the or just whatever is there in the system. You do not choose it. It by default it will bring whatever is in the system.
Is there a way to customize the formatting or no?
Yeah, it is. See, and
I
there is a quite a lot.
I see. So there's no way for me to customly format it. It just has to be one of the options.
Tell me, what do you mean by a customized option?
What if I what if I wanted a format where I require the pound sign to a singular pound sign needs to be at the very end, and the month at the very beginning.
But not in the number, right? It will be in the date.
Right.
Yeah. So yes, there is a next level, like when we are talking about the calculated fields in our subject, there you will be knowing how to do the customization. You can do a lot of
Oh.
customization even with the numbers.
Okay. Cool.
Can edit this course, how I structured this code. I will go with the simple report. I will go with the advanced report. I will go with the calculated fields. Calculated fields are the custom fields which normally Workday allow us to create some of the customization or
Uh-huh.
some modification with the fields. Like for example, if you want a first letter to be capital, or you want the whole word to be capital, or you want to join two things, or a lot of other areas. So I will be going to work on the calculated fields.
Hmm.
And once we're done with the calculated fields, I will go to the matrix report.
All right.
Because like simple report, advanced report, calculated fields in the custom reports, advanced report, and then we are going to do the matrix report and search report.
I see.
Okay, so once we let's put employee ID 2 here. Employee ID is employee number. I'll explain it to you in the next steps too. But let's say we have employee ID and we wanted to sort it. If you go to the sort and you click on the employee ID in the, of course, I wanted to find the fields on the report, so that I wanted to sort on them, employee ID, and then the sort direction, I would go with the ascending or descending and click OK, and
Okay.
we'll go with the run again. And now this is sorted on the employee number.
Cool.
So the highest number is coming on the top. Now, if you wanted to sort it on the age, you can do that. If you sort it on the date of birth, you can do that. On the name, first name or last name, whatever you wanted to do, it will be possible in the sort areas. I go again on edit, and now I click on the edit, and then the conditions like a filter. You want it to extract the data of specific area. So I go into the filter, I click on plus sign, and I go with the age, let's say age group. I'll use the age group here, and I'll go with the in the selected list, and I'll just say that bring me only 41 and 31 to 40, these two groups, and click OK and run. And now you see that we have people who are in these groups, not everybody, and the total item was 500 something, but now it's 277. Okay, so this is like the overall picture what I wanted to show you. Have a great day. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.